Welcome everyone to our Thursday recap.
What's
Woo!
if you scroll back to our last week's Thursday recap,
Yes.
we kind of missed the boat on that one, and actually end up Rayma only did it by herself. So you just click one back button, then you see it,
Yes, it is
and
there.
she'll be by
I
herself.
promise
It
you.
is there, we promise. But we kind of
Yes.
dropped the ball on that one, so posted a little late. But today we're back on track.
Yes, we are.
Pastor New and
Rayma
Rayma with the
either
personality.
one.
Rayma with the personality.
Exactly.
We love her.
exactly.
Anyways, so let's rock and roll. What
Yes,
happened?
let's get into
All
it.
right, there you go.
So you were back this week.
Back this
You
week,
did a pretty good job,
as always.
as always.
I'm
You did- as always. And I was so happy that we were continuing our the sermon with Joshua.
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
the
We're gonna
story
spend a
of
whole
Joshua.
year on it.
I know.
We're on chapter 9.
Out of what? 30?
I don't know.
Out of
24, I think.
Out of a
24.
lot.
Yeah, chapter 9 out of 24 24 chapters. And you know, it's gonna take a whole year to do it. We're already
Yes.
in May.
But I feel
started back
like
in
it's so
January.
important because when you come here, you always talk about how you're going to teach the Bible in its entirety.
In its entirety, as a
And
whole.
Spending a year on one chapter is important. 'Cause
Well, one
that,
book.
One book, sorry. One book. Sorry, my terminology.
My
was
apprentice
off.
is still learning.
Whatever. But we're able to really truly understand the minor details, or
Yep.
I don't even want to use the word minor, major details
Details,
that
yeah.
are hidden within the sometimes
That's
we
right.
often overlook because we be, skipping through the pages.
And it connects to Jesus. Like,
Exactly.
all of my sermon
exactly.
connected to Jesus.
Exactly.
You know,
It was
so-
awesome.
Anyways, all right.
Okay,
So
let's
this past
jump
week, let's
into
rock and
it.
roll.
So you covered Joshua 9.
Yep.
And I'm going to just give a quick summary
Yeah.
of some things that I've written down. And the main premise of your sermon is something that I gathered was there's two types of people in this world.
That's right.
Those who fear God and those who reject
God. Yep. That's it.
Yep, that's
See
the
you later.
recap. See you guys
Peace.
later. I'm just joking. So moving forward to Joshua 1 through 7, and this is kind of just me paraphrasing. Everyone heard what had happened to Joshua, and they were planning to attack the Israelites. Joshua and the people from Galilee were there, and the people who came to him, they kind of lied at first when they
Right.
came to Joshua.
Canaan.
Canaan. There we go.
The Hivites.
Yes.
Right.
You know more of the terminology than
Yep.
I do.
The Hivites from
So
Canaan.
basically what happened was these people came to Joshua and they lied saying that we traveled from faraway places. They
Yep.
had moldy food, floppy sandals, and they
Yeah.
kind of...
Which they set that up.
Yeah, they set it up. They looked the part
Yep.
of being
Like
the
traveling
traveler.
far.
Yeah,
Right.
being the traveler.
Nomad.
And they said to Joshua that they're willing to be their servants.
Yep. Yeah.
And basically live with them.
Right.
Instead of being like killed by them. Because during that time,
Yeah.
the Israelites were known as the people who came and,
The God's army.
God's army. Yeah,
So
that's
God,
a good way
God
to put
said,
it.
I'm giving you this piece of land and you go and you take
No,
it. They
exactly,
knew that. Yeah, They knew that.
exactly.
So how did they know that? They heard about it.
They
you
heard
know?
about it.
So,
Yep.
so go on. I'm excited.
So continuing, these people left everything that they knew, everything that they had, all the blessings that they had in their own land and the part of where they are from to come and be servants in the house of the Lord. So they might have been saved from the wrath of God.
From the wrath of God. That's
And
right. That's what you got out of it. That's awesome.
No, yes, there's a few things that
That's
got out of it.
awesome.
But one thing that I realized one thing that you talked about, how any position in God's kingdom is better than having 1,000 allies.
That's
you can
right.
be the CEO of some major company, have all this power,
Right.
earthly power, I should
Right.
say, all this
Right.
wealth. However, being a servant in God's kingdom
Right.
is more important than being that CEO of the big company.
Or being a CEO of a big company, it will end someday.
No, exactly.
So any position in God's kingdom is better than 1,000 allies. Basically,
Yeah.
what I said. But it's kind of crazy that what you said that was really cool is that they've given up like a lot of their security
Yeah.
in a way,
Mhm.
like their allies and their businesses. And I mean, all these kings were getting together to fight against Israel,
Exactly.
and the Gibeonites stood out and said, "No, we
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
They
we
could
want
have had all those allies. They could have had
Yeah.
all this security.
yeah."
But they chose to leave and be
And-
servants in the house of God.
That's right. Good job. All right, you got some more. So I got
Yes, no, I
more notes. More
yes,
notes.
I have a few more notes, but
Go ahead.
something that I definitely want to like end with is this. John 14:6.
Okay,
I am the way, the truth, and the light, and no one comes to the Father except through me.
that's right.
Before that, when you were talking, a lot of people kept on explaining to me how the Old Testament is like the mean God.
Right.
How
right.
all the wrath that you see in the Bible
Right.
is located in the Old Testament.
Right.
But right here in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and light. No one comes to the Father except through me, is one of the most concrete statements out there.
That's
Like,
really
you know,
mean.
no, yeah. Like, the only way to get to God is through Jesus
That's, like,
Christ.
really
and there's
mean.
no exceptions.
It's really exclusive.
Yeah, it's extremely exclusive. But again, He is the way, He is the truth,
Right.
and He is the light.
That's right.
When we keep our eyes on Jesus, when we keep our eyes on
That's right.
God's plan for us,
Right. And it's not the most popular
Amazing.
idea right
No,
now, especially in
it's
our
not.
society. The way that we're in our society now, it's hard to say that, and it's not popular to say that.
No.
And then a lot of people think, oh, the God of the Old Testament is so mean. Let me go to the New Testament. He's a little nicer. Well, that's not a very nice statement.
Yeah,
That's like
no,
most
exactly.
exclusive. This is arrogant. Like, this is the way, and you don't like
Yeah.
it. Too bad.
Yeah, this is the only way. That
Sorry.
is the only way to get to the Father.
So this week we're going to cover chapter 9, but
Ooh.
part 2,
Chapter
because
9,
there
part
was
2.
there was a
Okay.
mistake that Joshua made in that agreement,
Oh, wow.
and King David had to pay for it several hundred years later
Wow.
because Joshua made a decision to make treaty with the Gibeonites.
Wow.
We're gonna
I'm
cover that this
excited.
Sunday.
It's gonna be fun.
I'll see you.
You better be here.
That's right.
It's gonna be a party in the house of God. Sorry.
Very
Okay.
Going on out of
That's
control
it.
here.
That's it for today, everyone.
Peace.
Thank you for joining us.